Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile, episode number 25 in Season 4. As promised from the last episode, my character has not moved. Not even 1 pixel. Because I'm just like that. We're here, and I want to thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time here, what are you doing? Who starts a series at episode 25? Go back, watch them all. Support my channel. Send me money! Ooh, okay, I'm feeling a little spicy today. What do I mean? I just literally finished recording. I'm the same person I was in episode 24. Maybe a little wiser. It's tough to say. Anyway, we're here, and we're going to start T3 maps today. This should be interesting. This should absolutely be interesting. I'm a little nervous, although I shouldn't be, but I'm a little nervous. We're going to run Acid Caverns first, as promised. So Control left click, and then Control Shift left click to put the other maps up here. And away. We're getting right into it. Less than a minute in. Just over a minute in, we are getting into the map. Not wasting any time. I need to make 7,000 gold over these 3 maps. And then we go to King's March. Ideally... Or, not ideally. Sorry, still a little out of it. So my brain, like, I'm already terrible with the words, but the brain not functioning greatly right now. But, in theory, actually, I don't know if it's a theory, but as the maps get more difficult, gold drops should get more plentiful. I don't know if that's based on fact or fiction or just anecdotal. But if nothing else, one thing that you can absolutely do to guarantee getting more gold drops is getting more monsters. So running harder maps, just by virtue of like making them rare, will increase the amount of monsters in them, and then you'll kill more and get more loot, more gold, more everything. It's a numbers game. You should know that already. All right, here's our first in a long time on camera. Sulfite vein. So this is the fuel for Delve, and I'll tell you right now, this character absolutely sucks at Delve, because Delve is really at the base of it. Sure, you know, you need damage, you need this, you need that. Delve is about survivability and being able to take a lot of hits, and this character is not that. Like, this character is bad at that. So I could run Delve at higher levels just to burn Sulfite, but I don't know that it's gonna be worth it. Let me check this chick out. She's got Envy, added Chaos. I'm not interested in that, and okay, I'm not gonna do it. She has a Chaos Orb. I'm not going to fight her for that. That's not worth it.
expected more from you.
So I do need to start checking every mercenary I come across, though, because I'd be interested in upgrading my guy, but also they carry currency, and I don't know at what point, but there's a chance that they have divine orbs or multiple chaos, and that's where I'm at right now, because I'm not finding gear, and I don't have currency to craft. I'm not even finding good bases, you know, like, just the stuff I'm finding is bad. So I think I'm going to end up having to buy, like, my 6-link or 5-link and hope for the best instead of getting it naturally. I don't have a ton of Jeweler's Orbs, I don't have a ton of fusings, so, yeah, I think my best bet will be either getting extremely lucky on an evasion energy shield base that happens to drop 6 sockets, but then, even then, getting the 6 links on it is rough. So we'll just have to... Oh, holy moly. Okay, hold on. I had to itch my nose. I couldn't hit my life flask. Something was hurting me there. Who are you? Is that the boss? No, that's a rogue exile. Didn't drop anything good. Rogue Exiles are another extra added content that can show up in your maps. Oh, okay, I was not ready for that. My nose itched. I did not know the boss was coming out. Anyway, rogue exiles show up in your maps, and they're just like you. They're another exile from Rayclast. Or, I guess they're an exile from Oriath. They're in Rayclast, just like you. And they are generally tougher than normal monsters. They have the chance to drop full sets of gear. Like an armor piece, gloves, boots, amulet, ring, all that stuff. I think there are currency strategies at running juiced up rogue exiles, but I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to any of the currency strategies for this league because I'm so far away from that. This was a good boss. We got 2 maps. I'll take some of this stuff. Here's Nico, crafting recipe for sure. We still have more than 50 monsters. Since I died and I lost that 10% of my XP, I do want to go back and see if I can find anybody that wants to lend me their experience. And by lend, I mean take. Can I take anyone's experience? How about all these guys? 49 left. And it's and 0 monsters. Cool beans. We're done. We did it. We want connected maps. And we'll load the next map. Actually, in theory, the next one should be Arachnid, because I'm going in alphabetical. And let me dump my currency that I got, and the stuff that I don't need to look at right now, just junk. And we'll go to the Arachnid Tomb. See how this one goes. Let me drop this. This thing's garbage. I don't know of any builds that use tinctures. Alright, we have Einhar beasts. This can be pretty deadly. Hee hee hee. But hopefully Einar will show up and help me kill things. So yeah, this is low-key just a plain old minion build, man. I've got 4 golems, a mercenary, Einhar. This is going crazy. Good, we got that one. I don't know if we need any of, like, I don't know if these are any good. I don't usually do bestiary stuff, but you never know. I mean, they're in the map. XP, gold, all that stuff. Loot. There's another abyss. You know, we've got Einar, so let's run the abyss. Which way are we going? We're going backwards. Cool, we get to backtrack. That's always efficient. And away it goes. Turn here. I almost decided to Frostblink into the pack, and I'm really glad I didn't do that. That would have been bad. And we got a Hypnotic Eye Jewel. Nothing else good out of that. That's a shame, but we're almost to level 82 now. That's exciting. Nothing over there. Oh yeah, give me all the gold. So there's a, yeah, there was a totem there that was preventing those monsters from dying, so you have to make sure you get the dang totem down. Otherwise you're going to be there all day. In here. I'll check the shield. Minions deal more damage. I don't know... I don't really know if we're using the minions for damage or just they're kind of like auxiliary things. Delirium. Yeah, Herald of Ash. I already have that. Trigger Slam. Okay. Nope. Nothing good. Not interested. Sorry, sir. But I'm not actually sorry. There's another beast in here. Get that down.
This one is captured. Einar will take it.
Einar will take him.
Such sweet suffering.
Energy shield explodes. Doesn't matter. That's the last one. Nothing good dropped. Nothing is over here. Still more than 50 monsters remain. A lot of them in here. Maybe. Okay, maybe not a lot, but a few. Enough. Get the totem. So see, I killed the totem and then all the monsters that were already on 0 life, or I guess 1 HP or whatever, they all exploded. Oh good, more guys down here. I think we pretty much cleared the top area. It does not break out the total monsters by like zone if a map has multiple zones like this one does. So you just have to hope. There's our level up. That was good. Good times. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't usually spend the point right away, but I am going to take away the time and go right here to get the energy shield, life, and strength. That's a big old boost. That is a big boost. Alright, we see a hand on the minimap. That is a breach hand. I know I said I was going to do extra content. You know, I just leveled up. So let me go over here. This is a terrible layout for it, but basically you touch the hand and a purple ring starts expanding from the center here. Monsters start spawning in and kill all the monsters. Sometimes there'll be a little fist like chest that you can walk over and it will open up and you can get special breach rings. You can get splinters for different side areas that I'm not going to worry about, but we can just show it. This may not be very good because it all spawns like it's a very tight area, but we'll just do it. So ideally you run out. There's one of the hands, you just walk over it. There's another one. We dropped a ring, that's good. Another one. So this is, I mean, look, we get monsters. And then after a certain time, it vanishes. Splinter of tool, get that. I don't think we need to pick up the ring. There are breach rings do have different attributes. Why did I zoom so fast there? I don't know. Geode. Alright. Not the best loot, but we did easily complete the map. Happy about that. And let's see here. I'll check this. What do we got? Added spell damage while holding a shield. Spell physical damage. Increased movement speed if you haven't taken... that's really bad. 27% implicit is worse than I currently have. And what do I get? Better strike chance, critical strike chance. That's bad. But check this ring. Generally speaking, amethyst rings are what you want to get for, because they have the chaos implicit. They can also have the chaos regular affix, so you can like double chaos resistance. This one's not actually horrendous because it has the dexterity roll on it and an open suffix. So I have a decision to make here. What do I lose? I lose some mana. I lose a little bit of life. I lose that 10 to 19 cold damage. Whoop-de-freaking-do. I'd have to craft the lightning resistance back on it, right? Let me see what the maximum lightning resist that I could craft. Like what the max roll is 28. So if I got the 28, that would completely like account for that. The chances of that happening are not great. And I would actually have positive chaos resistance for the first time, I think, all game. Ooh, I need a better amulet too. Yikes. Increased cast speed is nice. Oh. Anyway. Minions deal more damage. I'm not worried about that. 147, 31. 2 open suffixes. No, I don't love it. Alright, so right now I'm looking at this ring. There's also a way... There's a currency called Exalted Orb. So I could craft... the suffix that I want and then use an Exalted Orb to... It adds a random affix if there's space for it. I've been saying this a lot. I don't know if it needs to go without saying, but the affixes are below the gold line. Like it's the prefixes and the suffixes. Those are called affixes. I think even the implicit modifier, the 19% chaos resistance, that's technically an affix, but it's implicit to the item, so you can't change it. You can't change the modifier, but you can change the roll of it using currency. I think actually a divine orb re-rolls values. I don't know what it is. Let me try. Let me try for the 28%. I got 26. I could try again, but it's going to cost me an orb of scouring, which I don't have a ton of. This is worth thinking about now. I do lose out a little bit of the dexterity, but it's not much. I would need to reduce the level of some of my green skill gems, which I don't want to do. The rest of this is garbage. Let me just go ahead and sell it. I need to do a tab refresh here and see what I have. What can I get rid of? What am I holding on to for no reason? I doubt that I'm going to get to play a second character this league, so I think I just need to bite the bullet and either get rid of items that I don't need or whatever. We're up to 8,200 gold. That's good. So I should definitely get the 10,000 during this map. And 10,000 is just an arbitrary number. It means nothing. It's just what I want as a make it worth it to go to the King's March. I'll check the shield. There's another ritual. This is a really tight space for a ritual. Monsters deal extra fire damage and can ignite. Meteors fall from the sky. What the heck? Let's do it. Yowza! I just walked right into that meteor. At least they telegraph it for you. All right, so here's those chaos that are back. I don't think I'm gonna get enough tribute to do it, but it's worth a try. I think they'll show up a few times before they vanish completely, so I'm not. I want to say I'm not worried that it's there. Like, worried's not the right word. Is this the actual arena? No. Okay. It's not map completion yet. Let me just check this. You never know. I like these corridors though. It makes it really easy for my skill.
Turn around. I won't ask twice.
So in theory, like, delve should be pretty easy for me because of the tight hallways.
Well,
But yeah, I don't think so. 21 KO. I kind of like this ring. I'd be missing out on the lightning resistance. I don't need the oh man. That's a struggle. That one's close.
walking away is probably the best.
That's almost one that I would be thinking about fighting to take her gear. Come on. Go around the man, the shield charge is so it's not buggy, it's just so finicky. I think is the word I'm gonna go with. Shock resistant. Get this, boy. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna not upgrade Ice Golem. Just because it's a dexterity gem and I'm nervous about dexterity. Good. Third arena.
Give in to great flesh.
Easy. And now what? Is this like the full thing, like from the campaign? Like you have to get all three of those guys, and then you have to go and put them all together and fight Malachi? Oh yeah, I forgot about Ritual. Ooh, something hit me hard there. I want to continue trying. Yeah. Let's do that. Where's my cursor? Am I frozen? I'm frozen. What the heck? +3. +3 to quality. That's an interesting implicit. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Interesting. I wonder if that's worth picking up to sell on the market. Curses. Yeah, look at this. We have to go into the black core. It's this whole thing? Holy moly.
Embrace the future.
Where's this? And there's piety. Ooh, ouchie! Come on, man. I was not ready for that. I thought I had time. And yes, I said ouchie. I'm a grown man. Are we down to 5%? Dang it. Alright, let me put a portal here. Okay, piety. That's pretty rough. That's really rough. Oh yeah, I never want to run this map ever again. I think if I never ran this map ever again, it would be too soon. Just for the boss. Which one of these is active? This one. Blow it up. And there's a ritual in here. So I think it's going to be pretty nasty to run this in here, but you know what? Let's do it. How are we doing on gold? 9,900. Come on, man. We'll get some in the ritual. All right, let's try this. There's so much happening, I can't even tell. I'm just frost blinking when I can. I'm standing on some degen. There's the boss. And we're over 10k. Excellent. Oh, I almost left without checking the ritual. Namahu's Flame. I don't think this is a pretty common thing. Not worried about that. Let me check. I'm gonna check the price on these guys for that implicit. Oh, I could maybe get 20 chaos for that. That's worth it. 3% of physical damage is taken from mana before life. Oh. Oh. Okay. Holy moly. None of the rest of this is fantastic. Just do the just spend the rest of it just to spend it, and then I'll just waste a portal to go back. That was decent, I think. We got some bubblegum currency. We got this thing, which that's an excellent life roll. 132 life. It's not excellent, but it seemed excellent. Can I put this up for like 50k? 50 chaos? I'm gonna try it. There's no harm in trying. And then I forget what this one would be just for the implicit alone. I could put this for 15 and see how it goes. At this point in my playing, I like to lowball the market. I'd rather get a sale, like a low-level sale, than just have it sit in my stash tab forever. Because I already have so much garbage in these stash tabs. Oh my goodness. This ring is bad. This has a lot of stuff. But it is not something I'm interested in. This is not better than 18% reduced attribute and a dexterity roll. It doesn't have any open suffixes, so I can't even add resistance on there, so that's kind of poop. Here we go. Look at this shield. I lose spell damage, but I get all that fire and cold resistance. And an open suffix. Oh, snap. I think I have to do it. What can I craft on this shield? I think I have to do this. I can put dex on it. I can put cast speed. Ooh, man. I don't know what I want to put on here. This is a great shield. What am I losing by doing it? 9% quality of socketed gems. I'm not too worried about that. The lightning resistance. I'm gonna need, honestly, I'm gonna need the lightning resistance. Right? Oh shoot. So if I... Oops, I hit X. If I do this, I lose all that lightning. Maybe I'll get a... Ooh, I can get a 35 on here? Alright, I'll buy that. I will take it to the limit. Watch this. And we go currency, and we go... Does the shield count as armor? It should, right? No. Oh, I used the wrong thing. Armor is scrap. Get this up to 20 quality. And that is incredible. I lose a little tiny bit of energy shield, I guess, but I gain all that evasion. I'm going to say that's a win-win. I do need a place to put these sockets, though. But now if I look at my resistances, I am overcapped. Oh, I'm still not overcapped on lightning, but I'm way overcapped on cold. Do I have cold crafted anywhere? I have cold crafted here, but this already has lightning resistance on it, so I cannot craft lightning resistance. This is corrupted. I can't do anything to it. Suffix, suffix, suffix. This has, yeah. This already has lightning resistance on it. Dang it. Ah, these gloves are screwing me. All right, let me try to recolor this. This is a longer episode, but this is exciting. I need just 3 blues on here. Okay, they don't have to be linked. They don't have to be linked. It's fine, whatever. And now I've got 2 fire, a lightning, and we have to get... What is this? Oh. Lightning golem. Yeah. There we go. I have no mana. But we don't run out. We can cast as fast as we need to. And I'm not even going to save this shield. I'm happy. That was a pretty baller thing that happened. Great find. Absolutely incredible. We're going to finish up as promised by going over to King's March. Put everything in the treasury like that. That'll last us a few hours. Go to Tujin. And I'm going to put all of that I have. And then what if I put like... So watch the shipment value 179k. If I put, say, 2,000... It goes up more than... It's more than 1 to 1. But I've got... let's just do 5,000. Done. It doesn't even register on risk. Kind of want to go all the way out there because I get the plus 40%, plus 30%. All right, we'll do that. It's a long shipment, but you know what? Screw it. Let's go all the way. 190,000. It's not a ton. 619 an hour, 2.5 hours. Away they go. And okay, they'll be back before the treasury is empty. And I did make a mistake by... Oh, okay. Speaking of buy, we got disconnected. I made a mistake by selling those rings. I like to disenchant the rings because they take up very little space in the inventory, but it's fine. We'll get more rings. We'll get more stuff to disenchant to get the thaumaturgical dust or whatever it's called. But I guess what a perfect stopping point. The game is telling me it's time to quit and edit these episodes down. So I want to thank you very much for watching. This was a good episode, in my opinion. Maybe not necessarily for entertainment, but for the game itself. I made a lot of good progress. And T3 maps, feeling good. They should. I'm way over leveled for them. But anyway, that's it for me today. I'm going to let my voice rest. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.